FAA officials are taking action after the deadly Southwest flight. They're taking a closer look at all engines, like the one that exploded, requiring additional inspection checks and ultrasonic testing of engine fan blades to detect wear and tear. Meantime, this picture, take a look at it closely. And that's a picture from the flight that we're speaking of, is getting a lot of attention right now because it shows passengers wearing the in-flight oxygen masks incorrectly. The oxygen mask is supposed to go over both your nose and your mouth. And Al, I gravitate towards you because you fly almost every weekend.
Flying tomorrow.
Flying again tomorrow. Do you, and I'll put myself out there, I don't listen to the instructions. Shame on me, because God forbid, I don't know if I would place that oxygen mask on my face correctly. Right. Do you listen each time? I
didn't. Now I do. I was part of a very turbulent flight leaving Mexico. I was on Mexicana Airlines when I used to work for Carnival as a comedian, and we experienced such bad turbulence that bags were coming out of the overhead. People were crying and screaming, and the flight attendant hit her head because she was trying to get everybody else, you know, situated. And ever since then, I realized that, like, I used to laugh, like, I'm not putting my seatbelt on. If the plane goes down, we're all going to die anyway. And it's serious. And I think looking at that picture, everybody did it wrong because they were given instructions and they didn't follow it. They listened to their music, they read their magazines, and when it was time to perform, they failed.
Yeah, and we see different, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, they definitely give us the information. It's just us, our attention spans are like this now. We don't listen. I think they need to be like 1, 2, 3. Here's what you do. Buckle. Right. This is how you put it on. This, make it really short and really concise and to the point.
And
that's what I think they need to do.
They try with the funnier videos, but is that making light of a serious situation, or they're just hoping that you will absorb anything no matter how they deliver it?
Well, I look at it a couple of ways, but now with this happening, I'm definitely going to take it more seriously, like you guys said here. But I think they maybe try to make the videos funny for us to listen, and at the same time relax us a little bit. I remember one of the, I won't say which airline it was, but one of when they were doing the demonstration said, make sure when if the mask comes down, put it over yourself, and then if you have children, put it over them after that. And then they said, and this will be a good time to decide which one of your kids you like the most. You know, they made that as a joke.
And it stuck with you.
It did.
But maybe that's what they want. It is morose, but it stuck with her.
It did. Yeah, I know. I fly a lot also, and I'm notorious for putting on my Bose noise-canceling headphones, and I'm KO'd before we take off. Yep. But I think that incidents like this remind you of why everybody needs a reminder every once in a while that, yeah, the whole thing goes over here. But I'm with you, Jeff. That whole long announcement, it's too freaking long. Right. I mean, you're going on tell how to click the seatbelt. If you don't know how to click a seatbelt by now, that's a problem, number one. And when they go on and on, you don't know how to click a seatbelt? You've never been in a car?
Look, I'm just saying.
I don't know. I think that they need to figure out a way to shorten it, because the whole announcement goes on and on and on and on. They're talking about points.
They have to.
There must be, yes, I'm sure that's why they do it. But it would be nice if they just could boom, 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 and keep it moving.
And she was wearing her seatbelt. I think we should all know that. She was wearing her seatbelt.
Keep your seatbelt.